everyone, and welcome back for Ace Attorney. Trials and Tribulations. Oh my goodness, I almost broke everything. It's fine though. Okay. So new chapter, fresh investigation, everything. Ready to go into it. Let's get started. See what happens. What we're dealing with this time. It's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. Wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from the something. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. I saw someone else there. Man, he's the real killer. Sorry. Why wouldn't anyone believe me? Well, I'd say it's pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? This court finds the defendant guilty. Court is adjourned. What happened? January 6, 10:03 a.m. Radical offices. Ah, the start of a new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. Bet it does, Maya. So I decided that our resolution should be survive, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think you've had more than enough to enough mistletoe cake. Never! You gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective! Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You've got some explaining to. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? Oh, what? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to talk. We need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Haha, I guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine. Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. Defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. Oh. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that only leaves one possibility. No way. You don't mean... a foe? A phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. I guess he's starting off the year with one too. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean? What am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe, sort of, only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves. But I didn't do anything wrong, at least not that I can remember. You better make this right now, pal. And that means taking the case back to court, got it? Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know, the judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? If it was just last month, then I should have remembered it. Guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. The client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation. Guess I'm kind of responsible. Why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? So what's our first move? Guess we go to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind the bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony... Kinks? Nope, what? I mean, I hope not. And what kind of name for an evil double is Jin... Anyway, I don't know how to say that backwards. Nick, I got it. If you're going to ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual? Or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. That guy who just found out he's going to be a dad or something. I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client. Okay, detention center, here we come. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you... Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bride. Maggie Bride? She's from the first case. Maggie Bride, she's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you acquit? Oh, sure, very funny. Did that fifth-rate defense job you came in here, and you come in here and start making jokes? Better hurry up and tell her whatever happened. What happened, Nick? Oh, I see. That's where we stand right now. Sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I feel like I remember her saying the same exact thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. So how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in the police form. I was fired after that incident last year. What? You guys were found innocent? I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoy being on the force, but I think it's time for me to move on. So what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bride, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the other, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. It happened at Tres Bien. Tres Bien? Yes, it's a good restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... Sorry. One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim just took one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked, I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know who the guy who was killed? Not at all, I never seen the guy before. Oh. So, she wouldn't have a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you're found guilty of the crime anyway. How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. I guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murder, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? Small bottle. Poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. No one else saw this other guy. No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men. Oh, that was your impression of them. Or what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. Music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. Then there was a sample CD on this table, sir. Earpiece and sample CD. Huh. Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for the debut, I guess. So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc. Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Why would you buy a CD of a group name like that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hawksaw? No, MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well-built like the victim, really. What about this? Yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me. Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double I am there? I am there too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared to this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture, but you met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and... So the guy was nothing like me then. But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, saying that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright. Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat or for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. Failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of a murder. But I will survive because Maggie Bride always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Okay, Chanel is really gonna pay for this. Why are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't worry. We'll get you Eon for you. I don't know how to say that. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tres Bien is then. Alright. The restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Alright. Sure, right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Alright. Nice. Let's go visit Gumshoe first, I guess. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. Oh. God, it's so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. Oh, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. Probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? Oh, we already did that. Uh-oh. Did that out of order. To being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Oh. Here we go. Oh, it's so cute! I love it! Wow, look at this place! Look, more like smell. What's with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing hot, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. It's a restaurant. It's open for business. Hello? Anyone there? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect! Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. Okay, time to look around, I guess. It's a rack full of fashion magazines. They're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime? Huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? Be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's something stuffed behind the rack. Oh, I didn't see that. Looks like a sports newspaper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. MC Bomber. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000, maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper is from the day of the poisoning. What? the day of the murder. It's gotta be a clue. Should see if I can find out more about this paper. Well, can I look around a bit more? Look full of fashion their own French. Oh, found a sports paper behind the magazine rack earlier. I tried to find out everything I can about it. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. Bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see. Bouquet of flowers. Some potpourri. And look, fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. It's common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. It's the restaurant's front entrance. Sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. Must be one or the other, but I don't know which. I don't know Jack. Excuse me, I don't know Jack's about French. Look! It's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Okay, slide. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape around it. And stain must be from the poisoned coffee. They'll go look in the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can't I picture you just doing that? Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing. Got you. I was only kidding, Maya. Nick? There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Anything else of interest? Really? Oh. Restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to the right or left. Table's set nicely. Just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think. Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dang nabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Botanist? Botanist? I don't know. Okay, well, I don't see anything else. Let's ask her about the paper. Oh, a sports newspaper. Let's see. Did Gutson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers let them behind. Anyway, what I want you to take a look. I think do is supposed to be there. Anyway, what I want you to do is take a... this is a weird sentence. Take a look at... Oh no. My brain is not functioning at the sentence. Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. That's it, sir. MC Bomber. That's the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. Guess it was the MC screwdriver after all, huh? So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sign for sure. Master Crane, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So the sample CD was on the victim's table. That means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation. Don't you think, Nick? I'm so sorry. I just got, like, the yawns all of a sudden. Gumshoe here? No. Should we go back here? Okay. Hola la bonjour. Welcome to La Tribulations. Oh, hello. I'm so sorry to anyone who's French. Uh-oh. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh my goodness. Bienvenue. Welcome to my petit restaurante. Am I doing this right? Huh? The Avenue. Oh, no. Non. Epiet tulip. Huh? Me? Look at his face. Like it gets rejected by its own mother. Are you fatigued, Non? Alois, you need this. Aromatic bath oil melange of La Norelai and La Rose. My personal recommendation. Oh my god. You think I need what? Oi, just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bath water, and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastique. Really? And for la mesure. Who? Me? Look at the face. Like a puppy rejected by life itself, you're fatigued, non? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oya bergamot. And maybe a hint of oi. I'll add a la peppermint and la claire sage for figures exceptional. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Although, if you will be seated, I will bring you the special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. My monsieur. I know this already, monsieur. You are La Phoenix, right, non? Yes, you know me. My soy, I never forget the man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious jeune homme. Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. Wonder what sort of impressions Zinop's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchante. Oh my goodness. I need a breather. So what does tres bien mean? I know tres, that means 3, right? Non. Tres bien is yes. In English you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oi, exactamente. Exactamente. La atmosphere is tres bien and la cuisine is tres bien. The food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? Well, cuisine is not for all. Some people say do not appreciate la haute cuisine. Thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now. Oi, flamund. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, poor moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am the chef, I am the manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. Roaming what? A practitioner d'aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate. The smell coming from the bottle earlier was anything but. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Bien, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee. That is the truth, and as I know it, it was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, He was already slumped in his chair. He was dead. Mondia Moy. He was dead. Maggie had passed out as also. And this man who died, was he alone? Or was he alone? I know that Maggie and said there was someone else, but I see. The police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man says the same thing. Old man? What old man? So who's this old man you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it. Moi soy. As usually, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But is this the same thing? That there was no one else at the victim's table. Mad Maggie swears there was two people. Mademoiselle, la lawyer. He could not prove this, none. But the lawyer, that was me, I supposed. My spirit Zor. Wow, he's the first person who said it. It wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making this stuff up? I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in the court that day was a little, how do you say, lacking perhaps. Even a Frenchman who could not speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool though. Oh, oi, so handsome. Why, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courthouse stirred. Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. Can I look at anything else? Doesn't look like it. Should I ask? Oh, well, I'm not in here. Huh. Okay. I was like, what is this mystery man that we're trying to find? Maybe it had like a little thing for it, but no. Maggie was a policewoman once. N'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oh, yeah, she was la suspect in la murder investigation, none? Oh, you know about that. That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Well, I blended from bergamot, like I have given you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. A natural moment of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just a minute, your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised she was la prime suspect, after something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What is this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? I have to ask this guy for more info. Stat. Here we go. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Boy, I suppose you could say so. So what happened? None, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still being indicted for the murder. Prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Boy, it's true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please tell us anything you know. Oh, he's got locks. Whoa, 3 locks. Cyclocks. No way, what are we going to do, Nick? Just have to remove... What the? What's wrong? Magatama, it's gone. Huh? I had it in my pockets, but it vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Yeah, that means the Magatama's nearby. Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? Table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you'll have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Hmm? The old man spends all of his time does la park. The park. Oh, park. Park's that. Behind little restaurants. It's called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Did I drop it? Huh. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, French people. I'm like, how the heck am I supposed to do this? So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? A grouchy looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Nah, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. Oh. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Excuse me. Do you mind if I had a word with you? Yes? Just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bride? I don't know any Maggie Bride. Yes, you do. Maggie. The waitress at the Tribulations. It's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Do you go to Tribulations a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant? That garbage they serve in there is not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. What about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up their... Yes, the waitress! They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant like... for that place. Miserable. He certainly knows the place. Must be a regular. If he hates it so much, why does he keep going? You're a regular at that restaurant, sir. It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeon. You want food? Haha, take it. He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a sight clock or two. Wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, the Magatama is only on loan. Better find it or else. Pros ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. I don't see... Look! Pigeons! Yeah, heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? It's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? Ripley. You're overthinking this one just by a smidge, Maya. Oh, there's a magazine here. Magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue picking up something that someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? That's none of your business. Sorry, guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Hey, that's mine. This place is so fruity. It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. And that apple slice is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo! No way. Get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone could see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. I used to love sandboxes like this. You wouldn't believe it. Really? You? Sure, finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron fillings. Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. Such a kid back then. So did you manage to get all the iron? No, never did. I think I came close though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings I found way back then. Do you want them? No. Okay. Oh wait. Can I slide? No. Okay, so it's somewhere here? But where? Rack full of ashy magazines, they're all in French. Looks like Mr. Armstrong doesn't get any new papers. Try wearing something a bit more chic, like the mags. I think you would see it. I don't see it anywhere. I present this to him. Mom as well. Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is quite different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations. You have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Oh, I needed to move him. Must be where the poisoning occurred. The stain tells the story well. Hoyer is still cordoned off with police tape. Guess it must still be under investigation. Oh. I feel like I take it easy after the holiday rush. Mr. Armstrong must be a pretty neat freak. He's already had the stable ready to go. If only the food in this place is edible. Rack full of fashion magazines. They're all in French. All the clothes in these are absolutely atrocious. Some of them have been circled in red. Really hope Mr. Armstrong isn't not thinking of buying those. Bunch of little trinkets on the shelf by the door. Bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Okay. Really tight behind the cash register counter. Mr. Armstrong even get in here? If he's got in, could he get out again? Well, I moved him out. I don't... There's nothing else here. Anything. So I moved him away, but now I don't know what I'm doing. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. Guess I've asked her pretty much everything. Okay. Guess I'll move elsewhere. I don't really know what the point was. What was the point of that? Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We only just started an investigation. Whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. Putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Nurse is really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. Trial's gonna be approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. I take myself off. It was way too hot. Listen up, pal. Maggie's found guilty again. Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up for good for it. Got it? That was uncomfortable. Guilty's party was Maggie Bride, huh? Yeah. back when she was on police force. You were a mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? It was just her. It wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training, but that's it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is splitting up a storm over nothing. So that's it. Big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was, Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone. Okay, you gotta keep it a secret. Got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not to me. You have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer. See, programmer. Just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Victim go to the restaurant often. Now, according to the chef, said it was his first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer. First time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. Motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. Haven't even gotten enough time to sift through these papers. Look into yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. That's right. Judge had already ruled on the case, and all the evidences are in already. Only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bride's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. She was a good cop. It's not exactly called Mary, you know. So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony. Biggest problem Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD. Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. Sample CD on the table, sir. Right, guys, turn that place upside down. There's no CD. What? Oh, the table not anywhere in the whole restaurant. How? How about you say the victim was wearing an earpiece, too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. Radio? He didn't have a CD player. You got it. Your phony never explained the contradiction at all. Come to think of it. You know, Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. What'd he say? He started out by saying, I'm at complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick, because he went on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much, it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. What's that? Sports paper. Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Stated the same day as the murder. Maybe onto something here. Take a look at this. See his writing here? MC Boomer. Hey! What is it? Heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. I said Boomer. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. No, it's no good, I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Yeah. I'll buy his paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done in this scribble. Handwriting, huh? Be good to know more about that in my case. In any case. Thanks, pal. Bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Huh. What do you make of this? I think about is Maggie at the moment. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant... Didn't explain, really. Let's ask about some people, I guess. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have. But I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Oh. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It's great to have someone to talk to. Did you go for her or for himself? Chef at Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of la toxins. Then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. Label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that guy. Huh? Can't stop thinking about him. Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows little something more about our charming chef. What do you make of this? What do you think about his Maggie? So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's kind of hard to say. Guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kind of unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Tribulations to investigate the place yourself. I think okay? Don't suppose I get this choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef in Tribulations, then report back to Gumshoe. Okay. Scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh. Hello. And goodbye. Who's that just now? Customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome. Bienvenue. What a cute voice. Oh, I thought it was... Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. You're my first ever customer. And who was that woman I just saw? Oh! Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I'm kind of hungry, actually. So how'd you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? Chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's a twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. Twin tea set. Believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I'll have to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, well, fine choice, sir. No, Kitchen! A lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. I was really getting into this. How much is the set lunch, then? $20, huh? The drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45? Hey, wait a sec, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Whoa. Just inspired Red Lobster, abalone, fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Oh my gosh. Bon appetit! Thanks. Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright. Down the hatch it goes. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? Starving! Here, it's yours. Really? Oh, remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. I just remembered I have to go clean the toilets. Hey, can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. How does the guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? Kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Were you going to show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. Better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. And here it is, the famous Chespian kitchen. First time in here, too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop! Magatama! Now I know in a French restaurant, I never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that? Is that used in Chinese food? Ah! Look, right there on the counter. Hey Magatama, what's it doing here? What indeed? Magatama put it in pocket. Nice, we got it. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. Book on the dresser. Clarence Armstrong's bedtime literature. Not exactly what? Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems, cool, read one out. Say it in your best French accent with intensity, okay? Here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film. The coffee is still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon. On that Saturday morning, the foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you, I must. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. It's got so many, they're overflowing on the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Interesting. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? It's not used in Chinese food. And look at these knives. They look really sharp. I think to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake. A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. What are these lace curtains for? Oh, I don't know. They give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot... I was like, if I was cooking pot... If I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be a lobster and abalone fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to look at. I think we got it all. Oh shoot. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just make sure. Oops. Didn't mean to click that. Okay. So let's go here. Oh, there's a bike. Or a motorbike. Old guy's not here anymore. Drat. Still has some unanswered questions for him. This wasn't here before. Scooter, huh? Leave it right in the middle of a park like this. Wheel guard and the light are busted. Guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. What? Oh my god. Hey, what you think you's doing with my bike? No, you's been messing with my new ride. Is that what you's been doing? New ride? What kind of gore you's gonna pay for this? Wasn't me. I was just passing by. Then who's the one that covered my saddle in scrap, huh? Oh, you's gonna pay. You catch my drift? Why does everyone have an accent? No, wait a sec. I'm a pigeon. Wise guy, eh? Oh my god, I can't finish. I'd beat you so hard I'll feel like you was swooshing the express train. Oh. You better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Ha 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 ha. Phoenix Wright, eh? You say you, Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I am. So you's a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. What? Out of my way! He's my doppelganger. He's gone. Sure, that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. God, pathetic. Oh, it's you. Few threats from a little brat like that. And you look like a pigeon who's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time, then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. Or like you had some cowering to do. Are you regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? Here, you want that filthy food? Aha. Psych luck. 3. Knew it. This old guy's got something to hide. But what could it be? You have some information. Let's take a crack and see what. Let's see what the first question is, because I can always back out if I can't do it. If I don't really know, like, what I'm trying to look for. Okay. Tell me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof do you got? Tell that you, nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. It tastes bad. Proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin tea set! The food at the Tribulations is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm striking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than the feeding pigeons. What a load of crock. Taste another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Fortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. This is yours, right? My magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was... so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh. I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for that Javacino. Oh, yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Okay, that wasn't a word. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better have been some golden beans. What's your problem? I think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, don't you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. Sorry, sir. There are no free papers to read at Tribulations. Oh. Oh, I don't... Do I need to go back? Crap. Do I need to look at the magazine thing again? Hold on. Oh no. So how do I present this as evidence? Well... Now I'm confused. Hey, you're just in time. Oh, he's got my thing. Mr. Detective, the lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. Must have been the sports paper with the memo scribbled in it. So what'd they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? He said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it. Expected as much. Dixon took the paper with them to the restaurant on the day of the murder. It's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Okay, that's what I needed. I'm Z Bomber. I get the feeling I heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, guess they'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? So when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. To show him. This? Oh no! Not this! The friggin' bottle! Got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? The only thing... Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This is mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles. It's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Would you agree? Clone bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. Victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. Suspect John Armstrong. Got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. Guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Ooh, nice. What's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty because of the food. I mean, the place is clean. He's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. Real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? It's a copy of his loan contract. It's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? We're talking dollars. Hey. Yeah, hey. If it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. I'd be willing to bet that the chef's got something to do with most of them. It's my hunch. Nice. Okay, dude. Thanks. I gotta go. I think I have the evidence I need now. Take that! Okay, let me just speed through the first bit. There we go. Take a look at this. What is it? Newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations. So, what of it? This is the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Tribulations is... For Maggie? Yeah. What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Tribulations. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. But I don't recognize that face. And you are probably telling the truth there. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. And that uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough, please. No more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Sir. Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. And we get one of those lousy cups of Javakino every time for $8. Because of that serving girl. Punish me. Lock me up. Really? That's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You know how painful it is to be an old man like me? No, really. Listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. So, show me some respect, I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything anymore. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his cyclops and everything. Guess I have to try to get him while he's in a better mood. I need Maya. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. Got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya. Would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really need to ask that old man. Okay. I'll just get changed. Hold on. Can you go like that? I guess. Sir. You again. Well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Huh? Still just a little child. Run along and play on the side, okay? Play on the slide. Ugh. So close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeon. Oh, what is happening? How come you cracked this guy? Excuse me, please, sir. Quiet. Can't you see I'm feeding the... Mia! Well... If you don't mind, sir. I'd really love to talk... I really love to talk with you. Yes. Of course. Certainly. Victor, Kudo. From beyond the grave. Wow. How about the incident? I mean, the man who died after drinking the Javakino. Looks like he's a different man. It's quite a shock even for me. Strange looking boy. The girl took the Javakino over to him, you see. And was the customer alone? Definitely, he was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javakino and? He said something like, ugh, and then collapsed, dead. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. Hehehe. Certainly seems to be telling the truth now. Looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food of Trespian? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. You know, the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh yeah, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. Can't take it. I want France. Ha ha ha. Can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. You visited Trespian a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean... Yes. I get to come and see you there. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. The man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh no, those eyes. Can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. Steals things from his customers. His customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a piffler, so you better be careful around him, my dear. Sure about this? Of course. He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javakino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. Haiku? Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. Got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Court record. John Stepp is $500,000. Owner of the loan is tender lender. Convicted before, a wicked man or a woman, repeated offender. Okay. Guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mazu as well, Maya. No, how could you leave me like this? I'm sorry. Reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psych lock or 3, didn't he? Going to have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course. Making progress. Maggie's motive. What's happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Alois, Alois. I'll confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Boy, after the incident, this is the ticket. It disappeared. Ticket disappeared. This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They say that she was poisoned. She poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? My Solors, you've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. My porcoy boy. Why? You have no evidence. I'm not Master Maske. I'm not the person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to contrary. Present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well, I adore poems. Please read it. I put some feeling into it. Convicted before a wicked man or woman repeats offender. Sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Lemosong, yours a liar. You deny it. Do not make la false of accusations. Silvos plate. So do you have any proof? I want to see la inconsistible proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. Crap, how many cyclops do I have right now? Do I have 1 or 3? Oh, crap. That he has stolen. Why do they even bring up the fact that he was arrested? Like, the whole time I was thinking, oh, I gotta talk to Gumshoe and, like... Because he'd probably find the police report if he was arrested. Oh my god. Seems all has it. This is my Magatama. Found in your kitchen. None! Scream just now broke some windows. I have weakness for trinkets and something. My hand just slips out. I can't stop it. Stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Is the truth. Just a timid little girl inside Mozilla. Timid little girl. Besides this time, it was not less than a trinket toy. It's $500,000. Mice now, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Almost do. What is it? Is it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? They're in desperate need of a large amount of cash. Okay, now I present this. Oh my god. Restaurant is in deep debt, isn't it? You have a loan. To the tune of $500,000. Lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Oh my god. Final freaking lead, dude. Mr. Armstrong, you said the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man he was listening to radio was the ear priest. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted. And the ticket. Boy, he had all his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I poison in his coffee? None, 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 none. Oh, none, you naughty demon. I simply upped myself to one of his tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, poor culpas. There's so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. None. This is not true. I did not take it. Not ticket for $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Must not my feel. It was not. That's enough. Huh? Mr. Godot! What the heck are you doing here? Ugh. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. I came in here for coffee. This craving for coffee have no bounds. Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am none, just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. In that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So the ticket he took was worthless. Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see, I'm just a pretty face without my looks. I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't explain myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Voila, you two. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Just note throw into the trash. Looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? Got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. Can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. Certainly not again. He continued. Oh my god, that end was really annoying, but it's fine. I did it. Whatever. It's whatever. I made it. Whatever. Yes. I was like, that guy did not. Made it really confusing. See, what I saw, I was like, wait, but didn't he steal my Magatama? And I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together, but whatever. I'm tired. It's 11 o'clock. You can see right there. I want to go to bed. So that will be it for now. Next time we'll start the trial, see how that goes. What happened to the winning ticket? I don't know. Was it placed in Maggie's pocket again? I don't know. But I guess Maggie would have brought it up to us then, if that was the case. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Next time was at a trial. I guess we had a sneak peek at who our phony is. How we got mixed up together, I don't know. But whatever. Yeah. We'll go ahead and end it here. So hopefully I'll see you during the trial. Yay. Have a good day or night. See you later. Goodbye. Oh.